Hello guys, so I'm going to start this video here with a question. Now, is your race, your gender, your ethnic background, I know that's the same thing, your sexuality, a barrier to success? And I'm going to touch back on this as this video goes on. But mainly today I wanted to talk about success stories. We hear about all these celebrities, all these athletes, all these successful people. When now that they're successful, they always tell us about the struggle. About 20 years ago, 10 years ago, they were here, they were there, doors were closed in their faces, etc. But you never hear of a lot of athletes or celebrities or public figures speaking in the moment, speaking of the struggle as it's happening, as doors are getting closed in their faces. That's what I want to do today. Now this is my, what can I call it? I'm not gonna wait till I'm where I want to be before I come back and do this video. This is me in my struggle right now. Now this is not a financial struggle, it's not like an emotional struggle. You can't write me a check and take away my struggle. But this is, I guess, my struggle in my attempt to the top of where I want to be. I've only been in this industry for 12 months, and already if I was to list all the rejections I've had, this video will be very boring for you. So like I said, I've only been chasing my current goals for the past 12 months, and I've been affected by things I never thought was real. I'm not going to, in terms of discrimination and just certain barriers that I've faced already. I didn't think it would be a thing that would affect someone like myself. Do you know what I mean? People have told me, I'm not the right look for something. It's like, what's that mean? What's the right look? Do you know what I mean? For months, one of the most significant things that bothered me was the agent. The agent I had around me done me dirty. Do you know what I mean? It was just, someone that you feel has your back, or their best interest is to support you. It's like, what the hell? How are you gonna play me? If I can't trust you, who can I trust in this industry? People that claim to obviously also have your best interest at heart, but yet they're not really putting in the work and the effort and the time for you. So one thing I realized very, very soon is you have to put in a lot of work yourself. You're not going to wake up one morning and your dreams will already be laid out for you. You have to wake up and go get it. You have to work and you have to fight for it, and you have to do most of that yourself. You can't put your dreams in someone else's hands because they're busy chasing their own dreams. So if you want to be successful in what you do, you have to go and put in that work. And that applies for everyone and anyone that's trying to get somewhere. Athletes, businesses, celebrities, actresses, actors, whatever industry you're in, it's still the same motive. You've got to be consistent, and you have to get up and go put in that work and time in yourself, because honestly, no one ain't going to do it for you, and no one's going to care about your dreams more than you. Now this is why I want to talk about mindset, because you are going to face a ton of barriers. Like I said, I've only been in the industry for 12 months, and already I feel a lot of resistant because of my age, because of my gender, because of my color, because of my criminal backgrounds. Now, if I allowed all these things to affect me and my mindset and my dreams, I might as well be where I was 10 years ago. I might as well be on the streets with no real dream, with no real potential. But it's like, I don't allow these things to deter me from where I want to be. I'm out here and I've got my fist up and I'm fighting. And I'm literally fighting, breaking down barriers myself. And it's all well and good having people around you that believe in you and supporting you, but you've still got to make those phone calls yourself. You've still got to put in those work yourself. Now, I'll be honest with you now. I'm not saying I know exactly where I want to be. I don't know where I want to be, and I don't actually know the full picture of what it is I'm trying to achieve. But I do have one main goal in my head, and I know I'm not going to stop till I achieve it. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take, a year, 12 months, 5 years, 10 years. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I know I'm not going to give up till I get to where I want to be, wherever that is. And I don't want to look back and be like, guys, I'm successful now, but 10 years ago, it was really hard for me, I was struggling. No, this is me doing that right now, and I want you guys to follow my journey. You will see, 12 months from now, you will see the difference from where I am now to where I'll be 12 months from now, or 2 years from now. And along those ways, I know I'm gonna face a ton of obstacles, a ton of barriers, and a ton of rejections. But so will you. regardless of whatever dreams you're chasing, within your family, within your work, you know, whatever the dream is for you, it's not gonna come overnight. You're gonna have to put in that work, and you're gonna face a lot of barriers and rejection. But just like me right now, I'm writing my own history right now. This is me. This is another day. This is day 100 and whatever in my quest to my goals, to my dreams. People always ask me, what success will I give to the younger generation? But to be honest with you, the same advice that I'll give to a 10-year-old, the same advice I'll give to a 50-year-old. Like, simple, like, just don't give up. Like, it's gonna be hard. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be a walk in the park. It's gonna be, but I'm sorry that me personally, I'm just never gonna give up. I'm just gonna keep going till I get to where I wanna get to. Like, my biggest fear is not failure. One of my biggest fears is success. Because I would hate to wake up one morning where I'm successful and I have nothing left to do. Like, that's scary. Imagine getting out of bed with no fire in your belly, nothing that you have to do. So I don't fear failure. Like, I don't mind failing because I learned something new that day. Do you know what I mean? I get up and go. Do you know what I mean? But success, no, that's boring. So I pray I never get content. I pray I always want more, and I pray I want to keep going. Do you know what I mean?